El único detalle es que no escucho música de fondo. Pero bueno, ya luego pondremos una. Y bueno, hoy vamos a jugar un juego de Batman. Es como tipo los de Walking Dead y eso. No me acuerdo el género exacto. Pero es donde tomas una decisión y esa va a afectar el final y el desarrollo de la historia. Algo así más o menos. Y ese es este tipo de juego. No es como los otros de Batman que llegas, peleas, que es lo chido. Y pues eso, avanzas en la historia y te toca pelear. Aquí sí peleas, pero no de una forma libre. Y, y es, es, es eso. La sonora a PlayStation porque es más película que juego. Bueno, estos tipos de juegos son pura cinemática. Y durante esa cinemática te puedes elegir acciones y puedes ir jugando. Así que, eso fue un chiste, puedes jugar mientras estás en la cinemática. Así que en todo momento sigues jugando. Y pues eso, vamos a darle inicio. Buscando contenido descargable. Bueno, por mientras esperamos. De momento no. Más adelante tal vez. Y bueno, puedes jugar con tus amigos al parecer. Una revisión sombra. Ah, no, 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 más bien no. Y los extras se supone. Luego. Ok, el punto es que pueden jugar varias personas contigo. Y todo eso. El mod core permite tomar decisiones. Permite tomar decisiones que afectan a pues a la historia. En grupos, a todos van a afectar. Las participantes tienen un código de partida con el que pueden ver tu pantalla y votar desde sus propios dispositivos. Nota, jugar a través de Twitch o YouTube o otros dispositivos de la restricción no es aconsejable debido a los problemas de latencia de la red. Para participar en comunidad, digite en el menú de episodios. De momento, me equivoqué de mando. De momento no, vamos a jugar normal. Y más adelante vamos a jugar con amigos. Jugar edición clásica, actualizando contenido y iniciamos episodio. Toda la primera temporada debe estar, ¿no? Y posiblemente estamos adelante, pero según yo era como por temporadas, ¿no? Ah, solo hay 5 capítulos. Ah, solo tengo uno. Bueno, vamos a darle una oportunidad al capítulo 1. Y así por medio voy avanzando, voy comprando los episodios. Así que esto será como un video, de hecho. No más que de 1 hora. En el que vamos a jugar capítulo por capítulo. Así para no acabármelo en un solo día. No me los voy a comprar todos ahorita. Así que, bueno, así va a estar. Ya había probado el juego. Lo que pasa es que quiero jugarlo desde el inicio. A ver, me deja reiniciar. Configuración. Igual no se perdieron nada.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Yo había llegado más adelante, así que sí, al parecer sí se va a dejar jugar. Digo, me retrasó un poco. A ver, quiero... ¿Por qué no hablan los policías? En general, obviamente, música la vamos a bajar un poquito. Está el brillo, está al máximo, de hecho.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Básicamente le están generando miedo hacia Batman. Todos.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Sí, pelea.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Uy, casi no me lo alcanza a quitar.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
En este tipo de cosas superiores, quien siempre la caga es un policía que dispara cuando no debe. En las de Spider-Man no le di, ¿qué pedo? Ahora la maté. De hecho creo que en las de Amazing Spider-Man, en las películas, fueron 2 veces en la que un policía arruinó todo. Disparando, perdón.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake, or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall!
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. I bet.
Che gata loca.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Qué asco de sombreado pixelado.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. That's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Voy a tratar de ser más silencioso como Batman y como Bruce interactuar. Lo que no sé es que si esto es como el ejemplo igual que
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey Dent elected so he can fix those potholes.
I think I speak for half the room when I say politicians are puppets.
Oh, come on now, Bob. I'm not a politician. I'm a crusader. No strings attached.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
Oh, this city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way.
No hay que meter tampoco la fuerza a la gente.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Pero vamos a tratar que se trate lo más posible de él, pero tampoco obligarlos. Que disfruten la noche.
Hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight.
Sospecho que ya sé
But
quién es.
how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Es Kingpin.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
A ver, ¿qué
What
quiere
kind
este
of
viejo?
business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce?
A ver, échame. ¿Quieres 500 pesos o un consejo millonario, Bruce?
Nice.
El consejo, porque ya eres millonario, Bruce.
You know,
me
I've
dijo
been
que
in
se
the
llama-
market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
No le voy a vender nada.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had...
¿Pero y él? Deja de escuchar de repente.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few
¿Harvey viene
minutes.
conmigo?
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Bueno, no lo voy a dejar hablar, pero con que está aquí me conformo. Es mi socia.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the
Elena.
rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying
Harvey
to
Gold.
make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs.
¿Y por qué andas
Might
matando a
lighten the
Spider-Man?
load if we do so together.
Kingpin. No me hace pendejo, es que ese güey
I
nomás
ain't
que
here
le
to
creció el
chinwag
cabello.
about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host?
Voy a ser amable contigo, tampoco voy a ser tu perro.
This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected... That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
No. Pero al ser un idiota te lo compro. Una amiga subió algo sobre su pez y yo jugando le dije échalo en arroz. Pero al parecer ella no estaba bromeando lo que dijo del pez. Ya. ¿Quién es Kent?
It's me.
Batman. Cuevita, cuevita. ¿A qué hora sale el Superman y...?
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A
Se
string
culea
of
el
home
Batman.
invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in. With rates up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Oh, Dios mío. ¿Saben qué hay ahí? No se me ocurre ningún chiste.
Perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical.
Capo de la mafia, es la peor clase de gángster, la que intenta mezclarse con la alta sociedad. Parece que está metido con todo, contrabando, bienes inmuebles, sobornos, fraude, podría meterlo en prisión, pero saldría al día siguiente. Aparte de acabar con una de sus operaciones, pero en su lugar aparecen dos malos. Su imperio es enorme y tiene muchas capas. Hay que encontrar pruebas sólidas y válidas para contenerlo. Pero el que se puesto una periodista del que más se necesita, componentes que he leído sus reportajes, algunos pueden ser un poco sensacionalistas, pero su pasión por la verdad es incuestionable. Lleva bastante tiempo con el periódico y es muy Permítame un momento, ahorita continúo leyendo. Es poliamoroso. Eso es muy polivalente. Otros matarían por tener sexo a los informes a los que tiene acceso. Puede que tenga más información sobre lo que ocurre en Gotham que yo un día quizás necesite descubrir esto. James Gordon, teniente unidad de delitos graves, asociada con Bárbara Gordon, que es su hija. Policía Manuel, una fuente confiable y segura de información, es su nombre, familia, recompensa tomar riesgos necesarios en las calles.
Mayor Hill's Gotham Veto Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law
Mis padres trabajan sin descanso para ayudar a los afortunados de Gotham. Un hombre llamado Joel Gill disparó en el callejón del crimen. He encomendado mi vida a librar esta ciudad de la corrupción en su mayoría. Mi fiel paciente siempre solicitó a Alfred. Es mi arma secreta y mías de la manga para poder seguir haciendo lo que hago noche tras noche, a pesar de sus continuas protestas. Sin todo se derrumba un día para otro. Fiscal, Gotham, uno de mis más viejos amigos, tiene muchas buenas ideas sobre cómo sobre Gotham, pero sobre siempre me meten en problemas. Pese a todo, es difícil argumentar contra su impaciente historial como fiscal. El mejor de Gotham en años. Todo lo que está mal en la ciudad corrupta y podría hasta la médula su administración llegar con fines las próximas elecciones. Es el alcalde. El viejo mañoso es un alcalde. La dona gata. Nueva criminal en una escena relacionada con los varios allanamientos. Es efectiva y no deja muchas pistas. Actualmente causó la variante COVID-19. Ojalá supiera más sobre ella. Crímenes, tráfico de armas, combates, boxeo ligero, viene rodados de un amigo de la infancia, pero ahora es casi un extraño para mí, como en su caso, su familia es moró aquí, es un Gotham, se fue. Población 10 millones, la ciudad es una criatura viviente, nunca deja de crecer, tanto a lo ancho como a lo alto. La gente que habita aquí son sobrevivientes, tienen que serlo y se merecen algo mejor que esta corrupción que está infestada en el lugar. Esta no lo sabemos. Esto no lo tenía que leer. Lo leí de gratis. Ay, no, disculpa mi gente.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Pero ahora sabemos más de los personajes. El otro viejo verde, el viejo mañoso es alcalde. Y el viejo verde es el viejo verde, es el criminal.
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other
spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing
Venga,
from
pues
Arkham
¿dónde lo
Asylum,
checo? ¿Qué?
bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only
Aquí.
3 have been caught to date. But all the escapees highlight the flood. Some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister.
Let's find out what was so important.
Should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are...
Encrypted. Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Con ese disco duro si te armas una PC.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Se quitó la máscara al
No, I
final.
already checked the codex.
Ah, mira, ya vi la sangre que tiene.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
Me quedaré callado.
You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
Well, I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Bruce, no podría hacer tu mismo trabajo tan bien como tú lo haces.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
No, pero o sea, le disparan güey, no lo hirieron ni nada. No le debió haber pasado nada por el traje. Porque no tiene ninguna herida. Es que me imagino que el traje lo debió haber salvado. ¿Cómo está la fogatita, amigo? Por fin, el asilo de Gotham.
Where are you, Oz?
A ver, quiero ir con este güey. Bájate los pantalones. Llevo café ese vagabundillo de ahí, golpeémoslo. Ah, no alcancé a ver el periódico. Iba para el periódico, mi Batman. ¿Dónde vas? Eso, mi Bruce, humilde, siendo millonario pero calentándose en esa cosa en llamas. Mira, Bruce es humilde, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Te vas a comprar alcohol, ¿verdad? Che, drogadicto. Hijo, si no estudias vas a terminar como él. Consejos de Madres 2002-2006. Sí. No, gente, no estudien para no terminar así. Estudien para evitar terminar así. Y no sé qué dice algo que no sea funable.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Para evitar terminar en una situación así. Y si llega a sus posibilidades, ustedes hacer un cambio y evitar que más gente termine en un estado de pobreza y tengan que estar tirados en la calle. ¿Por qué considero que es mal? Porque pues van a agarrar infecciones, esas personas viven muy mal y no, pobrecitos. No se puede vivir en esas condiciones. Necesitan una mejor condición de vida. Así que, ya saben, si ven un carrito de compras, llévenselo a su casa. Para su casa, yo sí se los propongo.
Hey.
Beat it.
Che viejo amargado. No está fitis. Este se fuiste tú, ¿verdad, cabrón? Guacha.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell you say? End him.
Y ahorita me navajan y me muero.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Pero eres Batman.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
A ver, ahora intenta robarme las cosas. Ay, no, espérate, eso ya es demasiado.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Me ayudo.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Tampoco tengo que
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once.
Hay que tomar un perfil bajo.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this.
¿No te ha pasado que de niño vio un lugar que era mucha gente que lo visitaba? Y ahora vas y ya no hay nadie en esos lugares.
Families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mom and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city. Choose right. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it yourself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
Me chismeó. En la noche me pongo a chismear con
It's
el
funny,
Alfred.
huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Oh, wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little...
Si él quiere matar a ese Falcon, yo no lo voy a impedir.
It'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce.
¿Qué quieres de mí?
You throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when our revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Okay, intentaré.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
El vagabundo que me asaltó al inicio es el que le dio la propina, ¿verdad? El que le di dinero es el que me intentó asaltar. Ok, ya llegó el día. Che, Bruce.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Ah.
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm.
We
didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering.
Apliqué la del guasón para la inversa.
You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
Era el Spider-Man, güey.
That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man.
Te llevaron a ver la del Spider-Man, Bruce. ¿Viste la del No Way Home?
You needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor,
de hecho, no puse atención a lo que dijo Bruce, así que no sabía qué elegir.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing, as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years. and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Alfred, ¿qué está pasando? ¿Cómo terminamos así? Pero, ¿eso es canon? ¿Su familia trabajaba con mafia? Ay, Mr. Wayne.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
Que no me roben. Bola de corruptos.
I meant what I said.
Bola de corruptos.
We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about this.
Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Ay, estos pendejos. Me van a tener que pagar el marco de la foto.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Voy a...
It's not a problem, really.
Voy a encargar que te metan a prisión
First
por
the mayor's
allanamiento.
office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the
Y el sobreexplotado, guaso, le quedaron unos madrazos a ese güey.
Then go on the record.
Con que
right
no,
here, right
que
now,
salga aquí.
and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Creo que fue un error haber elegido decir eso.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Batman de espalda. Siempre cae de espalda. Bueno, Alfred, nos besuqueamos.
Everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Lo mataron, lo compraron, no se dio cuenta, le caigo mal, me vendió, me traicionó, lo que haya sido. Ya depende de él si esto lo arregla Bruce o Batman.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made
¿Es
two
un error
enemies.
confiar en Harvey o no?
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess.
Yo sí sospecho
Bruce,
que fue
I wish I
Falcon
could
porque
just
el
make this
mismo
go away,
mencionó
but
algo
I'm not sure if I
sobre
can.
mover todo.
If I get in the way of this
Tiene
investigation,
suficiente poder.
I would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot.
Pero en caso que haya
get
sido
away
tú,
with
te voy a
this.
tener cerca
May
en
not
todo
be a
momento.
war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
La gatúbela. Espera, ¿él también tiene una herida?
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. So, Eileen is new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around
Me va a
town.
mencionar lo de la herida.
Where'd you get that shiner? Bruce?
Para ver.
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my
Ambos ya saben la
business,
identidad, ¿verdad?
people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
Pero ya pasaron 2 días, ¿no?
Someone at my office has to know what's going on.
No les ha cicatrizado la herida.
Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Sí.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet.
Te tendré que matar.
I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing.
Y hubiera elegido el X.
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
La vida.
Looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen,
La policía lo
I don't
confisca.
have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago.
Oh, yes.
Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Ajá. Y ahorita lo ve y dice, chinga tu madre, o puto el que le da algo así. Es una foto de ella. Lo que le dio.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Necesitas entrar sin hacer mucho ruido. Oh, qué horrible.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, East Side Docks, Warehouse 133.
Nothing left to bury. Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may
Tengo una
have.
Have
sospecha
the
de quién
computer
puede ser.
catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Voy por el cargador rápido porque ni siquiera me dejó leer. Ay, terrible, ya no sé qué debo hacer porque me tapó la pantalla. Aquí tiene que haber un culpable. Ah, la tenía que vincular.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
De acuerdo. Ya me puedo mover más libremente. Ok, vamos todas las evidencias. Policía quemado. Mercenario muerto. Rosa blanca. Uy. Uy. Ojo con eso. Lo de policía quemado me suena interesante, ¿eh?
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this? Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Ok, debió haber disparado el mercenario.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
No, Google, aguanta. Cancelar. Impedir el disparo del mercenario. No, aguanta. Oye, ya andaba buscando eso. A ver, mercenario. Sí. Siento que va a haber relación. No, relación sexual. A ver. Aquí. Aquí. Vincular. Vincula esto con esto.
No. No.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Más o menos sabemos quién pudo haber sido.
Skyline Club.
A ver, vamos a vincular. A ver, ¿tú por qué estás muerto?
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting.
La gata trabaja con Falcon.
Good thinking, sir.
No. Vincular. ¿No me dejas vincular esto? No, bueno, entonces te voy a vincular. No me dejan. A ver.
Doesn't add up.
No pudo haber llegado. Vincular la cara con su cara. Ah, también tengo que romper vínculo. Ahora este con las manos. Porque hay restos.
Cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
Bueno, ya descartamos a la gata.
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Ok, solo me falta una.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Que se levante. Estaría feo. A ver. Aunque esto de acá también es interesante.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Entonces, eso fue lo que pudo haber explotado. Un barril con algún tipo de químico ahí. Ya, le di a abrir puerta. No, examinar.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Ah, la examiné. Entonces, ¿por qué se va a abrir? Esto... Oh, un barril.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
¿No hay más adentro? Sí, te vas solamente.
The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Ok, fue el barril. Eso que era cuando... Oh, bala. Interesante, ¿no? Ok, voy a tener que romper este vínculo. Abrimos uno nuevo, el cual obviamente tiene que estar.
Estos son los resultados principales.
Google, apágate un rato. Voy a vincularlo con la cara.
Don't think so. No proof.
Un momento. Este tiene el agujero. De aquí viene, ya sabemos que sí. Así que si luego comprobar la bala de aquí, que este tiene el agujero, si compruebo qué bala fue aquí, automáticamente sé que le dispararon aquí, porque ya sé que este pedazo estaba aquí y salió volando allá. Así que agarro el barril con el agujero de bala, lo vinculo con la bala.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Ok, ya descubrimos. Pues ahora tengo que ver el ángulo de la bala. Aquí hay alguien. Listo, pise restos humanos. Ok.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
No, no hay relación. ¿Relación precio? ¿Nada? Ok, la flor. Nada. A ver, esto obviamente se murió platicos. Este no me deja ver de qué se murió. Y esto ya no me deja pasar. Ya no me deja ver más. Pero ¿por qué no? Suena sin quemar, ¿no?
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Vinculamos esta. Tengo que desvincular. Vincular. Vincular.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
Entonces...
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet.
Ya sabía dónde viene el
Looks like
francotirador,
Falcone's
entonces.
men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Ok, tengo que analizar. Para básicamente descubrir.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Y de acá. Tiene sentido que haya sido de acá, de hecho.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
I come. El policía andaba haciendo sus cositas,
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
La ventana. La ventana tiene restos,
Trace stops here.
Debió haber saltado.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Uy. No lo esquivé.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk!
You didn't do this alone. Where are the others?
Long gone. You won't find them! You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break!
Your bones will.
Oh!
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal!
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Oye, este va muy lejos.
Tell me!
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive
had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
Okay,
what are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Oye, no, yo le quiero golpear allá arriba.
Stop! You can't do that!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops.
Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
Ok, que lo encuentren él. No me voy a interferir para ganar una mala reputación.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
The Batman.
Ah, me intentó. Este güey.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Oye, Google, no buscas rupturas de brazo. A ver, ¿quieren escuchar algo de Google?
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
Pero no lo hice. Ni siquiera lo
Parents
golpeé.
didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents.
Pero yo no lo maté.
Don't
Ni
lose
siquiera lo
that.
toqué.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again. So long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Ah, sí. Hey, Google. ¿Puedo pedirte un favor?
Por supuesto, haré lo mejor por ayudarte.
Comparta algo de sabiduría conmigo. Ah, no me escucho. Comparta algo de sabiduría. No me acuerdo cómo era.
Los resultados principales de la búsqueda.
No me acuerdo cómo era, gente. Era... A ver, déjame lo veo. A ver. Yo puedo. A ver, vemos. Hey, Google. Estoy aburrido.
Si te gustan las películas, tengo un juego que te encantará. Seguro te gustan las películas basadas en libros. Puedo buscar una.
A ver, películas basadas en libros.
Aquí tienes algunos resultados. Quizá te interese echarle un vistazo a estos libros.
A ver, Google, estoy aburrido.
Espero que imaginarte esto te haga sonreír, cantando en voz alta en el auto, aunque no siempre recuerdes la letra.
Al fin llegó mi gran momento, una oportunidad de cantar. Toma asiento.
Mira, dime más.
La combinación de churro con chocolate para terminar una noche con amigos.
Dime más.
Para entenderte mejor, dime qué es exactamente lo que quieres.
¿Cómo me llamo?
Tu nombre es Chequito.
¿Ya vieron? Ok, continuemos el juego. Bueno, listo. Ok, se actualizó de todos. Ella no es la gata. Está infeliz. Ok, la gata. Selena Kate, y que es amiga de Harvey, y lo peor es que sabe que soy Bruce Wayne. Recuperarme de esto antes, ok. Y trabaja para Falcon. Volvió a la ciudad con intención de limpiar el nombre de su familia y tiene Carmen Falcon en la mira. No averigué qué trama, pero no es nada bueno. El gordo. Me oculté después de haber interrogado al testigo Muelles que el llorón sin agallas divulgue quedando cerca. Tengo que confiar en Gordon. Puede ver más allá del miedo para darse cuenta que estamos del mismo bando. Y ella, periodista de investigación de Gotham.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
No sé qué decir, no quiero hablar solo por hablar, porque esto va a afectar la historia.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Ok, ¿a quién quiero ayudar? Es que ya tiene la información y todo. Y él siempre ha sido de confianza. Me guiaría por la historia que tiene él con Batman, pero por la intención de querer dar algo nuevo, esta vez vamos a depender
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
By any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons.
Aunque no debía arriesgado a ella, pero no quiero tampoco que maten más policías.
No one has ever managed to bring him down.
Tampoco quiero arriesgar yet. Pero esto es lo que pasa cuando un periodista se mete demasiado en un caso. Agarra este tipo de riesgos. Y básicamente se arriesga demasiado.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
Pero se le dio el
It's better I don't know. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary. Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman.
But,
I always think, crime in the city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone.
No sé por qué dije Gordon, la verdad no leí.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
Al que me está preguntando que a qué jugamos. Me voy a contestar.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
Vámonos.
Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Pues está chido,
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Entonces para buscar un punto de entrada.
another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, Assad. Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy my ass. I know who burns powder at night. The whole city can smell it.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
¿Qué? Espérate, no lo vas a matar.
Nothing here.
Ahora son dos personas en riesgo por Falcone.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
No impediré
Four
su
armed
muerte, pero
guards.
tampoco lo provocaré.
Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Tengo que hacer esto bien. Son dos opciones. Tal es este y esto. Me agrada, no tengo que romper cabezas.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Las escaleras. Aunque esto necesitamos algo brusco.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
No se trata de matar. sí se alcanzó a quitar. Uy, me equivoqué. Me medio equivoqué.
Goddamn circus freak!
Yo no los maté.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want Gotham! The hell? How about this one? You can't sneak up on me. EMP armed. Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn place.
No olvidaste la parte más importante, la
Get your
espalda.
goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyers are! I'm a respectable businessman! You can't do this to...
No lo
Stay
podía matar.
down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid!
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can go a few more rounds!
No lo mates.
Alright!
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by the... Oh, wait! Christ almighty!
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's... the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Pero si no son los Wayne y no es él, entonces... ¿Quién?
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
O sea... Ver... Verga. Pero bueno. A ver, voy a ver un video que me mandó Shahaili y voy a silenciarlo. El micrófono o cualquier cosa. Ups. Después no tengo el siguiente capítulo, no tienen que avanzar. A menos que me lo descuenten de la tarjeta y me voy a cagar.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
That scoop you brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocks something useful out of him.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Y todo sigue en el siguiente capítulo, que es el 2. Espera, ¿esto viene de cómics? En el pase, que de momento no vamos a sacar, pero se sacan de allí. Va a ser más adelante, le vamos a continuar. Por eso estoy transmitiendo esta vez en YouTube, para que los puedan ir viendo, por si tardo en comprarlo, porque no creo que sean mis primeras compras luego, así que puede que se tome ahí algo. Y por mientras, que no se pierda y lo puedan ver. De momento voy a cortar transmisión, pero porque vamos a iniciar de nuevo en otro juego. Que ya lo acabamos. Ok, voy a terminar la transmisión y nos vemos en un rato más, que la siguiente va a continuar aquí mismo, no se preocupen.